Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay World Beyond. I didn't think I'd ever bring this podcast back, but welcome to 2024, or towards the end of 2024. Here we are. For those of you who don't know, my name's James. 2 years ago, or maybe last year, I think it was 2 years ago, I started a podcast called Cosplay World Beyond, where I spoke to cosplayers and other people interested in the Comic Con industry, find out about their love of cosplay and Comic Cons, and to sort of open up this world and explore for people who might not know about it. I chose to end this podcast because at the time I was doing three podcasts, which I know is silly, and I axed another podcast as well because I wanted to focus on beyond disabilities. However, I thought about this year, I'll bring it back, and this is probably going to next year as well. I'll bring it back, but just as my reviews as Comic Cons, because this format works very well. I mean, ideally, I'd like to go and do a panel about this, but we'll settle with this breaking brand new episode. So in this episode, I'll be talking about MCM Comic Con Birmingham, which for those who are not in the UK, MCM are a group who run Comic Cons in Birmingham, London, and they used to be Manchester, but they run about twice a year, I believe. So let's go back to the beginning. Now, I've not been to MCM Birmingham before, and I was thinking about it, but I decided to change my mind. However, I decided for the first time ever to apply for a Creator Pass. Creator Pass is where you get awarded free tickets in exchange for promoting the Comic Con, making content, and sort of sharing all the what's going on. So I didn't think anything about it because I don't know. I'm not a new cosplayer anymore, but I see other cosplayers and know it's a bad thing who I think are a lot more better than me. So I applied for it and I got an email saying I got it, which was mind blowing. It's crazy. I've only ever been to one comic one before, which is MCM London. I've not been to Birmingham one before. They awarded it to me, which is thank you so much to MCM and MCM Birmingham for awarding me a creator pass. Like it really did mean a lot, and it sort of reinforces my love of cosplay and comic cons and why I do it. Um, so in this video, I'll just be talking about my review of the hotel, the Comic Con, my general experience of the 3 days. I'll break it down day by day. So Birmingham, it's not that far from me. It's about an hour and a half to the NEC from me. So I wanted to go all 3 days because my friend Kat was going. Kat in the Hat Cosplay. Please give her a follow. She's an amazing cosplayer. Um, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and sort of go for 3 days because I've not done a 3 day Comic Con, but I know other people sort of religiously go for 3 days to Comic Con. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. So I drove down on the Friday. I went straight to the Comic Con. My first day was, if you follow me on Instagram, which has a brand new name called Cosmos of Cosplays. You can see all my pictures and videos from the event on Instagram and TikTok. So I drove down in cosplay. First day, I was Moneybags from the Spyro games because my friend Kat was an amazing Spyro on the first day on Friday. Went there, met Kat, booked priority parking at the NEC because I thought I'd rather be comfortable and not have long to walk to the car rather than just like get a bus and having to wait just in case I want to get any snacks or quick change or drinks or anything like that. So I went there, wait for Kat. We then went into the NEC and the priority car park, 2 to 5 minute walk, I'd say, from the entrance of the NEC. So walked there. NEC is a massive venue, but it was very well signposted. On the first day, we followed sort of to the ticket collection hall, or in America, will call if I believe it's called. Then we went to there weren't any queues actually, to be honest. We went straight to the query desk, which is where we picked up our collector's pass, our content creator pass, which was a nice lanyard, nice orange lanyard, which you could use for our ticket for the whole weekend. So I went through there. We went straight past security, which was nice and easy too. We then started just by going around the Comic Con, looking at all the different stalls, and there were so many brilliant stalls and things to do, actually. I'll talk about the stalls first. Let's talk about the stores. And there weren't just your usual, and no disrespect to anybody who sells pop figures, but at some Comic Cons, there's just wall to wall pop figure stores, which is some. I like pop figures, and I got some brilliant Spyro and Sparks pop figure, which was really cool. Thank you to the brilliant store who sold me those. Uh, but yeah, there's a wide variety of stores from independent create businesses, wide variety, not all the same fandom either or art. You can really pick up some unique gifts and merchandise from this Comic Con, which is amazing. Um, and they're all quite reasonable, to be honest. They weren't something like, "Oh my God, that's really expensive. What are you doing?" I know it's not easy being a small business at the moment, so they do deserve those prices. But nothing shocked me at the price. Um, so that was really, really good. I had some good as a friends there running stores. Shout out to Emma, who's Red Dragon. You can find her online. She does brilliant D&D merchandise and stuff as well. Her Instagram is EMMLou. She's absolutely brilliant cosplayer and absolutely lovely person. So definitely recommend checking her out if you like Dungeons and Dragons and other similar things. Got words then. Then, so yeah, we did that. We got priority entry with the creator pass, so we got in an hour early each day, which was lovely. It didn't feel overly busy. Uh, so then I'm going to go into the venue, the NEC. Like I think it was three halls, two halls, two, three halls. MCM booked out, which was really good because it was really spaced out, easily navigable. Uh, the venue itself, there's like plenty of toilets, plenty of places to eat and drink, and plenty of places to sit down, which not a lot of cons take that into consideration. Some cons, and there's no seats or hardly anywhere place to sit where you just need to rest. They had a breakout room, a sensory room as well, which is brilliant. Like someone with autism, and I know how important it is to people who are neurodivergent, just somewhere to just relax, which is amazing. I didn't check it out myself, but I heard I've seen some good reviews of it. Um, the prices as well were very reasonable for a Comic Con. The prices to eat and drink were absolutely brilliant. There was really good things to do, such as axe throwing, which was included in the first hour for variety and content creators. There was the treehouse, which is like a kids' play area, writer's block, where you could meet authors and sort of have a go at writing and prose. There was a gaming bus. Cosplay Central, where they had regular panels throughout the day to do with cosplay from influencers as well as performance for and Pop Asia, performances from dancers and performing troupes. There were guests, like I was very lucky. I met the one of the actors from Ghosts, one of my all-time favorite shows, or and those actors are just brilliant in whatever show they do. The photo ops, so I didn't have a photo op, but I was just pleased to meet the lovely Ben Wilbond, who was just such a lovely person. There was sort of like raffles and things going on from stalls as well. I know Padawan Outpost they had a brilliant thing where you could win a lightsaber. I didn't win a lightsaber, but I won a best card plate, which was really good, which apparently I think it's 30 quid, I think it was. If you bought it full person, £10 to enter the raffle. Obviously I really wanted a lightsaber, but I've got a lightsaber, it's fine. But I will go to Padawan Outpost in the future when I need a new lightsaber. Um, but yeah, that it was really, really good. First day we got me and Kat, we had a lot of shoots booked in, like both solo and duo shoots, which was brilliant. Beautiful lake outside the NEC. I've never been to the NEC and to this Comic Con before, not for shooting anyway. Went to Showmasters when it used to be in Birmingham, but this was a much better experience, especially with Showmasters. Recently with what happened in London and the chaos, I'm probably not going to go to a Showmasters again in the future, to be honest. But MCM was definitely a lot more organized, less more busy. But the lake, a beautiful lake where people were having photos, they were filming TikToks, they were having filming cosplay music videos, and which you can check out Mr. Blue Eyes 95 cosplay music video and Dr. Hero Tog, who we shot with, which was brilliant. I had a lot more shoots as well. So thank you to every single photographer who shot with me over the weekend. 86th floor, Sal Media, Mr. Blue Eyes 95, Dr. Hero Tog, of course, Gareth Bigfoot photos. Um, absolutely amazing. And there was a lovely wood area where people having photos as well, and a nice green area outside the NEC. So if you need fresh air, you could. So yeah, I mean, that was Friday. That was all weekend, the photos and videos, but that was Friday. Saturday, I was with my friend Sophie, Dragon Spirit XX. Please follow, give her. She's an absolutely amazing cosplayer too, and a lovely person. Just like Kat, did a brilliant Priestess. Absolutely brilliant. So I was with her on the Saturday. Special shout out to everybody who said hi and chatted to me over the weekend. Like, it's nice to finally put names to faces, and just so lovely meeting you all properly in person and or seeing you again if we saw each other again. It's just so nice, and thank you to all the followers on new followers on Instagram. It's really kind of you, and I really appreciate it. So Saturday was a good day. It was the only day so could come, so we just wandered around the stores. Spent a lot more time indoors on the Saturday, which was nice. Went outside for some photo shoots. I was Captain Carter on the Saturday, or Christmas Carter. It was good. I think I'm not going to wear Christmas Captain Carter for a while. I didn't feel, and again, I'm not judging anyone for not wanting photos or sort of commenting. I'm not vain. I'm not all about the praise and things. But it's been the second Comic Con in a row where I've sort of not felt sort of Captain Carter being well received, which is okay. Not everyone likes Marvel and not everyone knows Captain Carter, but I think retiring Captain Carter. Also, sorry, I completely forgot. Thank you to Scott Walker Sky for photography. Please give all the photographers a follow. They're amazing. Scott lovely. It's nice seeing Lainey again. Lainey Fantasy on Instagram. Um, yeah. So yeah, Saturday was a really good day. Like I loved hanging out with Sophie. It was nice just chatting. It was more relaxed day on Saturday, which was quite nice. I mean, it was relaxed on the Friday, but it's just nice where sort of like I was just going with the flow. Like I know it, words. No, it was a very relaxed weekend every day, to be honest. I never felt pressured. I never felt rushing around. I never felt under pressure at all, which was good. Um, oh, to the hotel. I haven't talked about the hotel. Again, I had a really good day. Thank you to Sophie and Kat for sort of letting me hang out with you all weekend. It was brilliant. The hotel stayed in a nice Holiday Inn Express. Never stayed in Holiday Inn Express before. It was about 20 minutes from the NEC. It was a nice, easy drive, a couple of junctions up the motorway. Um, Very good, decent room rate. Breakfast was included. Breakfast was lovely. A proper cooked breakfast if I wanted, or pastries. It's not as big as a normal Holiday Inn, but I wasn't expecting it. I was just expecting like a normal, like a Travelodge sort of breakfast in a box, but no, it's proper cooked breakfast. The staff were absolutely lovely. I'm definitely looking to stay in another Holiday Inn Express in the future. And parking was free as well, which was also amazing. Um, so back to the Sunday. Special shout out to Millie as well and all the other cosplayers in that Princess Danvers. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everybody to give them a fair shout out on this video. Um, Sunday was good. I was back with Kat. Kat was Vi from Arcane. I was the 15th Doctor. Oh, what a day I had as Doctor. So, for those that don't know, I'm a massive Whovian, massive Doctor Who fan, and Ncuti Gatwa, the 15th Doctor, is the latest version. So I was really excited about this cosplay, but I was more excited when we went to the Comic Con and found there was something called Project Dalek. So big shout out to Project Dalek. They're brilliant. They build their own Daleks from scratch. But this year they went that much further. They had this whole interactive experience, which was included in the price, which was a must do for any Doctor Who fan. And I nearly scared myself when there was a Weeping Angel in this particular dark section. They were amazing, but they also did their own Doctor Who showcase, which was incredible. Had a lovely day full of shoots again and videos, as well as the Saturday and on the Sunday, which was lovely. And I'll say I've seen some of the photos and they're beautiful. And I enjoy seeing other people's photos as well, like seeing their cosplays and seeing what the photographers have done with their photos is absolutely brilliant. I did television production as my master's degree, and so I'm really sort of geeky on the photo and video side, especially with lighting, editing, and things like that. I'm not a good photographer myself, but I can appreciate it. So back to the Sunday after Project Dalek. So we did. I didn't. The last thing of the day was my showcase, which I'll talk about first. Actually, a bunch of Doctor Who cosplayers had special privilege to go into a fight with all these Daleks from different generations of the show. We had a snowball fight with them. Then we had sort of a Dalek catwalk, which was amazing, where we were surrounded by Daleks chucking snowballs at us, which was honestly, as a Doctor Who fan, like it's a dream. Um, Honestly, I had such a brilliant time, and I can't fault this Comic Con as well. No, it's brilliant. Honestly, I just want to say thank you to MCM and Birmingham for giving me a creative pass. I never thought that would have happened, but it's such a reassuring thing that from where I started with cosplay to now getting a creative pass, it's just so lovely. Special shout out to Kat and Sophie again, for letting me hang with you for the weekend. Thank you to every single photographer and videographer who filmed with me, who took photos of me, every cosplayer who said nice things, everyone I met on the weekend or saw again who I haven't seen for a while since I think it was about Secret Con Kill or other Comic Cons, possibly longer as well. So yeah, I would say definitely go to MCM Birmingham. It's less chaotic than London. I know some people they can't go outside of London Comic Cons. Price wise, it's cheaper. I'd say it's a great experience as Birmingham as well. It's a nicer venue than the XL. No offense, I'm going to the MegaCon London is my next con, so I'm going back to the XL. It's easy to get to as well. It's just I really like MC and Birmingham. I might go back next year. I'm not 100% sure. But you've been listening to Cosplay A World Beyond. My name's James. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Cosmos Cosplays. Recently just changed it today. It's going to take me a while to remember that handle. But yeah, thank you for an amazing weekend. I had a brilliant time, and thank you to everyone who made this weekend brilliant. Hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye.